Hey guys, and welcome to the Literary Labyrinth podcast. We had to stop early at the last episode because we were discussing way too much, and we're right at the end of A Court of Mist and Fury. So here is part two. Enjoy.
Yeah. So now we get into chapter 61.
Yes. And
Yeah,
they're off to Hybern, aka
that's right.
Ireland, Dublin.
Yes, they go to Dublin. They go to Dublin to
Yeah.
to get in sneak attack into the King of Hybern's castle and see if they can
Yeah.
get this cauldron nullified.
And yeah, they're. This was going to have a bit of like, I think I knew it was going to be, like, oh, the anticipation. What's going to happen? Like, she's got two, it is either a bit of the book in each pocket. And I was
Yeah.
like, I don't think that's safe. Like, why has she not got one and like more, or somebody else got the other book?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if something happens to her, then at least they've got the other part of the book. Like,
But also,
I just
who's
don't
to
understand.
say that part of the book isn't got a tracker on it, right?
Yeah, like, so
'Cause
she's
don't
got
you
both
think-
pieces.
Don't you think the King of Hybern knows about the book and
Yeah,
therefore
I think
has
he knows
already
about
had?
the book. He's got like I mean, he went through all those forces to get all like undetected to get the feet of the cauldron and put it together. So I was like,
He's been planning this before they have, so I
think
don't
he does a
think
lot
this
more.
is going to be.
So yeah, anyway, she's put both pieces of the book in her pockets. They get to Hybern, and it's just a lot of anticipation, like, going through, like, Asriel will go a bit up ahead and, get the guards out of the way, and then they'll keep going down, and she's using her detection skills to say, like, it's that way, or it's down those stairs, and the bookie's going, oh, I'm home, take me home. And you're like, oh God, this is not going. And then they finally make it to the bottom of like wherever it is being kept. And then the center of the room is the cauldron. So it's a very like meh. It's just like trying to get to like the cauldron, this chapter. And then when chapter 60 kind of gets into it, it's more about what happens and what she feels when she touches it.
Yeah, because Moore's face gets like drained of all color, she says, when they are in the same space as that cauldron.
Yeah. But then
So it
like
really freaks everyone out.
Freya's like, oh, she feels like not life, not joy, light or hope. And I'm like, wait a minute. You took at the start of it, you said the cauldron was like the start of life, like the whole Perithian and everything started from this cauldron, like it's supposed to give life.
Yes.
So I'm not too sure why it doesn't do that. I thought it was supposed to. And so
Yeah,
like
so I don't know
she's
if it's been messed with, possibly. It could be messed
maybe that's
with,
it. Maybe he's been
you know?
messed with. Because I was a bit like, oh, I thought it's supposed to make things nice.
Because they say the cauldron, like its blood is pulsing almost like a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, Freya
Anyway.
kind of goes up to the cauldron. She knows what she has to say, the words in her pocket, and then but she touches it, and then all of a sudden she goes into some kind of trance.
Yeah.
And it's
And
like
you
saying,
just know, uh-oh.
this
here
is what
comes
you
the
have to
mistake.
do. Do you see? You need to bring us together. You need to put us together. And you're like, who thought it was a good idea?
This is a very silly plan, but yeah, the two halves of the book try to persuade her to join them together, like pieces, like you say, together. And then she is convinced that doing so will give her power or control over them. But then as Moore's like, no, stop, don't do that. It's too late. She does it. She goes, yeah. And then Farah tries to say the spell, but she starts to pass out.
Yeah, she can't read it, so she's trying to say it memorized, and then she doesn't, and then Asriel just gets her and like throws her to the side, and apparently she's been like, her nose has been bleeding, like she's done a whole Stranger Things thing.
Yeah.
And so the trance is broken. She's basically put the books together. The whole thing's gone boom, which we said don't do, and woken up everybody in the world.
Yeah. And then who struts in?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
it's Jurian here. Remember me? I'm not dead.
Yeah, I'm not dead. Like, I'm here to mess with you. And he's like, they say that because he had to see everything for all those years and not rest and sleep, he's crazy. He's a nut job.
And he's not even Fae. He's just a human. So
Yeah.
imagine what you or me would be like if someone did that to us. We'd be messed up. Crazy messed up.
Very messed up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he comes in and so does it like everybody else, the guards. And, it's a trap.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
And this is why we then get into chapter 63, and Cassian's like, you, and then Jurian's like, worked your way up the ranks, did you? Congratulations. And you're like,
yeah,
there's some history there, and then even Rhys comes in and he's like, you look good, Jurian, for a corpse.
Yeah.
Burn.
Good. Yeah, he's just good. Where's Miriam?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, what are you talking about? She's dead.
Yeah,
You've been gone a long time.
Like, let it go. It's been
and he's just
500
he just
years.
keeps on going, liar. And you're like, no, she's dead. Like, she would be, which.
God,
you're always such a liar, Morrigan. And you're like, he said Moore's name, her full name.
Yeah, and so he's crazy, and then then the king comes down, and then he's like, "Oh, my trap was so easy. I'm honestly disappointed you did not see it." Well, I don't know why he talks like that, but I'm like,
I'm disappointed you did not see it.
I mean, he should be Irish. But I don't know. He's got that kind of accent.
It's disappointing you didn't see it. Yes. No, mine's just too weird.
And then, Jurian fires an ash bolt through Azriel's chest.
Yeah, he does not do well with there. But I have to say, when the king said, I'm disappointed that you didn't, I went, I knew this wasn't going to work. I mean, I would have done this, but hey, Rhysand has made really dumb choices lately. He was clouded by his frenzy. I don't know.
I don't know if this is going to be, like, it might not happen, but I'm wondering, like, in the next book, did they go, and the reason I did that was because then this happened, and you're going, right, okay, there's a reason why you were being such an idiot. Like, I hope there is.
I would like to think that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, time will tell. But anyway, so Jurian is... he says he was sent to distract them so that the King of Hybern could weave a spell, robbing them of their powers.
And they can't winnow out, can they? They can't, like, get out now.
No, they're stuck now.
He's put the powers over them.
So they're screwed in double sense.
Screwed.
Yeah.
So,
as Jurian... Yeah, go for it.
No, I was going to say that, that was it. And, like, they get taken upstairs to through the castle, and everybody's eyes are dead. And I was just like, this castle was a skeleton. There was no furniture or art or anything. And I'm just like, they liked Kim Kardashian's interior. Like, that was it. Like, you just like that here.
Look at my castle. But the interesting thing is, while they're being taken, Jurian talks about his horrors, about what he saw for 500 years. 500 years from
he's seen all of
Amaranthus.
Rhysand naked for 550 years.
He's just been in the bedroom going, I've seen your ass and your penis and your chapped, like, ripped abs, everything. It's not been great for me.
No, I've seen everything, Rhysand. I just can't take it anymore.
And he's like, Farah realizes that the experience has driven him insane. He's
crazy.
He's going cray.
Do you know what it is like to be unable to sleep, to drink, or eat, or breathe for 500 years?
I mean, fair play. I don't envy Jurian at this point. So I'm like, I would sympathize with you. However, you did kind of bring this upon yourself. Yeah. Sods.
Good luck. So they get
but then
upstairs.
Yes, they get upstairs, and then what happens?
To the king's throne room, and his throne is made of human bones. They can't be comfy.
He had to be baller with it.
Has he got a cushion?
I have to say,
no. A
yeah, it's
beanbag.
gonna be a bit awkward. I mean, you'd have to get the bones lined up nice so your butt would be okay, but after a long time, that's not going to be nice. Yeah, I agree.
And cold. They won't hold much heat for you.
Well, let's hope it was evil humans. That'd be all right. Well, just think about it that way. Then it doesn't seem so terrible.
I'm just more thinking about how uncomfortable this throne is. I wouldn't sit in that throne, mainly because it would be uncomfortable.
I would say it's more for the aesthetic rather than the comfort. That's where it's gone.
It's like the Game of Thrones thing with all the swords. I'm like,
when you play the Game of Thrones, you live or you die.
I was like, I'm sure that had a cushion on it, at least, because that wasn't going to be comfy.
Do you know what it had? It may have had some pelts on it, some wolf pelts. Okay. Yeah,
that's possibly all we need.
I can't quite
some
remember.
Wolf pelts on your bones.
Yeah, get some pelts, cushion that a little bit. Anyway, so King of Hybern. They go upstairs into his throne room, and they say, so the throne room door's shut, and the king says to no one in particular, now that I've upheld my end of the bargain, I expect you to uphold yours. And who comes out of the frickin' shadows? It's Lucien and Tamlin.
I am disappointed. Shameful.
Yeah, shameful. I just was like, I remember when I read it, I just put it on, you stupid idiot. You dumb idiot. Because even I knew he wasn't evil. Like, I knew there was more to... Even when this came up, I went, he's aligned with the King of Hybern, but I bet you it's for a dumb reason. It's not because he wants power over people and is an evil person. It's for just getting Farah back, and he doesn't care about anybody else. That's it.
Doesn't care about his people, nothing. No, I just want her back. No. She's mine.
It's like possessiveness of like, yeah, but she's my possession, therefore I'm entitled, and that's why I'm doing this. And you're just like, you're so stupid. Yeah. And
Lucian's like, maybe we should. No, shut up. Okay.
Maybe we could all just come together and form a calming circle. And you're like, shut it.
So, yeah, I mean, Freya's not happy about this. She's like really pissed off. Rhysand's like, what's the cost? And she said, so, yeah, we made a bargain. Well, I give you over.
Wait, did you say Cassian got hit by an ash bolt? Because then this one is that Jurian fires an ash bolt into Asriel's heart.
Yeah, no, he says, so they're carrying him up the thing.
But I thought you said it was Cassian.
No, it's Asriel. Did I say Cassian? Oh, sorry.
Maybe I mistake it. Okay.
So Asriel's been shot with an axe. He's put a bleeding out in the background here, but this is not the point of the story right now. Tamlin and Lucian just go, look, Asriel will be there. He's got flying powers. Shush.
Okay. Sorry. Look, Chapter 64.
So yes, King Hybern says, he made a bargain, I give you over, and he agrees to let my forces enter Prythian through his territory and then use it as a base as we remove this ridiculous wall. So I feel like Tamlin's had a hard end of this bargain. I just want Freya back. Okay, can I just like break down the wall here and let my troops in through your like court? And then some of it was a bit as well. They said, we've also come to the agreement that you'll work for me once you've been returned home to your husband. Or soon-to-be husband, I can't remember. So he's bargained for her to, like, work for the King of Hybern too, which doesn't put her in a safe space. That's not, like, he'll take her.
It makes no sense. Because if Tamlin... I think maybe Tamlin's just wanting she's my wife, I've sealed the deal, it doesn't matter, everyone knows she's mine. And whatever happens, it doesn't matter because she's mine.
Oh, well, he doesn't know they've been mated yet. He just thinks, oh, yes, this is my soon-to-be husband. So I was like, it's going to lose it.
But even Cassian's like, you're insane.
Yeah.
And Tamlin holds out his hand and is like, Farah, like I was no better than a summoned dog. And I'm just like, yeah, you go, girl. But even Lucian glanced between us, face paling, and he's like, Tamlin. But then
I don't think it's working.
Tamlin doesn't care. He's just like, I'm taking you home.
But that's another thing. He's literally said, like, he didn't say anything. He's basically bargained her as a thing. Not like asked her, said, I want to see, like, my bargain is to be in an audience with Freya so we can chat and talk about this.
But
it's no, you bring her to me. She's my thing.
But this is where it gets even more messed up, is Tamlin is clearly insane. This is where the insanity comes out. Because not only is this bargain insane, he's like, come here, you're mine, get your butt over here. And she's like, I'm not going anywhere with you. And then the king interrupts and goes, well, you might say differently when I complete the final part of my bargain. And this is the point where I go, well, clearly Tamlin must have known about this. So what in the living hell is going on here? He's insane.
Yeah, it's like, I just didn't understand, like, why he did this. Like, and it didn't make any sense.
No.
Like, so, like, yeah, so didn't he, like, so, sorry, I've kind of lost this bit.
So if you go 595, go to page 595.
595. Yeah, so this is what happens. And she goes, break the bond between you two. And yeah, that's what he wants. How else is Tamlin to have his bride? He can't well have a wife who runs off with another male once a month. So yeah, he's going to break this bond.
He thinks it's the bond on the tattoo bond, which I guess is kind of irrelevant. It's fine if that goes, because it won't remove their mated bond, because that's different.
Yeah. And yet she said, the reason he's going to, like, imply to us, I was looking for a way to get you free and you left. And she's like, no, because you left me to die in the house. He still, to this day, doesn't see anything he did wrong. He's like, you left.
Yeah, she's like, I was going to die. And he's just like, and the King of Hybern is just like, not what you expected. Right? And then Tamlin growls at him. Again, he's just messed up. Like, shut up, Tamlin. He's like, come home with me now. And he just is not caring, because she's saying no. And he's just going, Farah, come here. And it's just, wow, Tamlin is real bad now. Real bad.
Yeah, but then she moves, and then that's when they smell the bond. And they realize, like, that, you know, like, because you see Rhysand on the floor, and he's supposed to be, like, not moving and very thin because he's been trying to keep the scent from becoming apparent. But
it's too late. It's wafted out there. It's wafted amongst them.
And then, like, yeah. And Rhysand goes and punches him because he's trying to get her. And the king's just laughing. He's like, I don't believe it. You're bride. No, I can't say Irish. Like,
you're a bride. You're a bride.
Your bride left you to find her mate.
Do you know how I get into an Irish accent by saying 33, and then I just try to keep going with it, but then it's not the greatest accent that I've got, and I just keep going. See what I mean? Every Irish person listening to this is going, you're absolutely shite at doing this. But anyway.
I just think he's got this accent anyway. Like, I don't think he's got his Irish accent. I just think he has this accent. He's like, your bride left you to find her mate. Ha ha.
Yes, it is burned.
Yeah, this accent. This is more complimentary for him. See?
But even then, by all logic within the Fae community, if you sent it, they are fated, they are mates. Tamlin's like, what did you do to her? Are you serious, man? Get the freaking memo.
And he's like, no, it's nothing to do with her, okay? And she's like, I'm not going with you. And he's just still going like, oh, like, no, I'm not, like, and he just doesn't get it.
But I love the response that she says. She says, and even if I did, you spineless, stupid fool, for selling us out to him. Do you even know what he wants to do with that cauldron? And you're just like, you know that Tamlin doesn't. He has no clue. And then the king proceeds to tell us that there's many things, and he's gonna start doing it right now in front of them all. And it's just insane. And my God, she's just thinking, I've got to kill him, I've got to kill him, kill him, kill him. And yeah. But talons and wings and shadows were instantly around me, surrounded by water and fire. Then they vanished, stifled, as that invisible hand gripped my power again. So I found... So again, that's Jurian's thing, that he managed to distract them while they put that spell on them.
Exactly.
So yeah.
So she's like, I've made no bargain with you to the king. And she said, no, but your master did. So you will obey. And like, that's like a whole thing about, that's not her master. And then she's like, I will destroy you. I will destroy your court and everything that you hold dear. And he's like, oh no, you don't know what you're talking about. And
he's so delusional. It's unreal. He's such an idiot.
And she's not going to do it. She's not going to go with them and all this kind of stuff. And he's like, oh, no, you will. There'll be no destroying. And then he brings out 4 humans. The 4 remaining queens come through, because he's told the queens that they're like, well, they've obviously been in on it.
Yeah.
And behind them, they've got Freya's sisters gagged as well. Like, they brought them in as prisoners.
It's all going tits up right now. Not only did he show the orb to the orb was shown to the queen that tried to help them got killed. The book thing, the fact that they already knew about her sisters. So they've been Hybern's, intel agents. And I can't believe Azrael didn't pick up on that. Just saying, Azrael, you're supposed to be the spy master. What are you doing? No wonder you got a dagger in the heart. Think about what you've done.
Yeah. What about what about the army, like, that was supposed to be looking after their house? Like, did they not get like a last going, we're in trouble? Like, no,
they obviously were obliterated in a minute. So now we know. Here we go. Elaine and Nesta are in Prythian and in Hybern, and something's gonna happen with this cauldron then. That's it.
And so like chapter 65 is that we find out that Jurian was reincarnated, and then he went off to see the queens and like distract them and get into their minds and say all these horrible things about the night court and don't to trust them, and then like sell them like, oh, and you could be Fae, you could get all these magical powers too. And that's what they've done. That's why they hate the queens were so mean, because this is what they want. And also, they're not nice people. Like, they're awful.
Also, they killed the other queens that didn't. So I guess they killed 2 queens that didn't want to get in on the same bargain. They were like, you're dead.
Yeah, so there was 6, was there 7 or 6 queens or something? And there's only 4 left now. So you're like, great.
But he does say, the King of Hybern, he's like, the day you went after that book, I had no need of it. I was content to let it lie hidden. But the moment your forces started sniffing around, I decided who better than to be my liaison to the human realm than my newly reborn friend, Jurian. It's a little bit like Indiana Jones, where if he hadn't gone looking for the Holy Grail, not the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, they would not have found it. The Nazis would not have found it. But because he wanted to find it, and this is almost the same, because they were like, we'll get the book. He went, I'm going to do this massive plan now.
Yeah, I'll go after them once they get the book and then take it. Hooray! And they do all the work to get it.
He's quite a smart man, King of Hybern. You have to give him that.
Yeah, like, I just don't get the whole thing about Jurian. Like, he's a human. King of Hybern hates human. He's sitting on a pile of human bones. Jurian's okay with that. I know he's insane, but he's like, it's not going to end well for Jurian. It's not going to end well for Jurian. Like, so I don't understand what he's getting out of this, apart from just.
I don't think he has the brain cells or the emotional capacity to know that he's getting something out of it. He's just putting one foot in front of the other and doing what he's told. That's all he's
just
doing. Yeah. And anyway, he said about spells, right? So maybe he's got a spell on Jurian to do what he tells him to do, because he put a spell on them to hold their power back. So
yeah, exactly. So the queens come in and they say to them, the eldest queen, this is one we hate, She says she refuses to acknowledge any of them and then says, show us, prove this gift you mentioned. And so the king's like, oh yeah, eternal youth. Do you deny the benefits? A mortal queen becomes one who might reign forever. And you're like, oh God. That's what they want. They want
and
to
then
be
they use Nesta and Elaine
immortal.
to say, oh, you want to be immortal? Let's test this out. It's the same way. It's like, we'll practice and see if it works. Here, Nesta and Elaine, go for it. And Farah at this point is losing her crap because she's like, no,
and she's at Tamlin going, I can't believe you did that. But Tamlin doesn't know. He's like, no, like you did, like this wasn't part of our bargain and everything. And he says, I asked my dear friend Ianthe to see who Freya Archer would appreciate for her. And so it's all Ianthe's idea of why she got like her sisters there. And Tamlin's like, what? And he's like, oh, didn't she tell you? She believed I might be able to break the bargain and get and she's like, by bringing her sisters. She sold you out. She sold you out and Freya's family. And like, that's basically it.
He's such an idiot. Tamlin is such an idiot. And I think Lucian is just stood there like a pathetic idiot going, oh no.
Yeah, Ianthe, she really is evil. Yes, she really is evil.
I can't believe it. It's like, Ianthe, you idiot. He's such a dumbass. Like, Tamlin is so stupid. He doesn't get it at all.
No, he doesn't.
Well, I don't know.
What, she betrayed me? Oh no. Like, you're like, yeah, she's evil. Okay, and now look what she did. She sold you out. You basically said, I want Freya. And he's like, okay, if you let me get your land and you let me get the wall and you
give her to me occasionally.
Yeah, give it to me occasionally for her, like, which is not going to be occasionally, it's going to be for most. And get it to work for me. And I'm just going to take her sisters as well. Yeah, we're good. And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. It's so insane. And the other thing was she's freaking out at this point, going, my sisters, oh my God. And she's like, don't you? And the king's like, I would suggest bracing yourselves. And then hell explodes in the hall. Power and white and unending and hideous barrel into us. And all I know was Rhysand's body covering mine as we all were thrown to the floor, and then the shout of pain, and he took the brunt of the king's power. And then you look at Cassian, and these twisted wings are flaring wide, and because he was trying to shield Azriel.
I didn't understand this bit.
His wings, like, I don't know, completely messed up.
I don't understand the power thing. Like, what was it? But they just like, he just had enough of them and he just wanted to shut them up with some power. I didn't really get that, like how this kind of power just came at them and was just like, oh.
He just wanted to prove a point. He just wanted to go, hey, look what I can do. I'm so powerful. Let me prove it to you. And then did that. And then obviously their whole, poor Cassian is now...
Yeah, he got his wings like completely shredded. His
wings are shredded under talons of pure magic, because this is a different kind of magic that the king is now demonstrating. And Rhysand was moving an instant as if he'd lunged for the killing, but power hit us again, and then he slammed to his knees. And then her sisters are freaking out and crying, and because they're trying to say something to her that she realized, because Tamlin runs for Farah to grab her. And what's brilliant for Farah, she's like, I hurled a knife at him as hard as I could, and he had to dive to miss it. And then he backed away at the second one. I had already gaping at me at Rhys as if he could indeed see the mating bond between us. It's like, come on, wake up and smell the hummus, Tamlin.
Come on. It's just like, no, you love me. You will always love me. He's not getting the...
What is this possession, honestly?
I know, it's too much of an obsession now. Yeah, they just get the Elaine, and they just haul her into the cauldron because the queens want to know proof that can you survive the transformation into a fae. And I was like, that's a bit harsh. Like, they're just going to throw both of them in, and then if they get okay, it'll be fine then. I mean, the old queen's not going to live.
Put the prettier one in first.
Yeah. So but the thing is, like, even I know that ancient queen isn't going to live. She's going to die. She's going to die in that thing. Don't.
Well, yeah, I think there's I don't know. You're messing with original magic is what I would say, and nothing good comes out of that, right? So, but anyway, so Yeah, he's like, ladies, eternity awaits. Prove to their majesties the cauldron is safe. Strong-willed individuals. And obviously, it's not
Elaine gets
good.
put in.
Tamlin, this is the thing that pisses me off. Tamlin goes, stop.
No, that's Lucian.
Why are you
Tamlin
even
says stop.
speaking?
But then Lucian is all like, stop this. Don't do this. And you're like, oh my God, maybe run at them. And then finally he does go, he kind of says, what does he do? Tamlin launches himself at the throne, and then Lucian, so at least he does do something, but it's just pathetic.
It is.
That is enough.
But I do love that. I love he's like, that's enough. And then the king, you can just imagine. I feel like the king is just this kind of really handsome, but like quite evil, and just goes,
yeah.
I don't care.
I really
I'm
don't care.
Do what I'm going to do.
Enough.
Bye.
Yeah.
So poor Elaine, she gets shoved into that cauldron.
She does.
And Nesta's screaming, and Cassian.
It then comes like out of the, she gets thrown out of the cauldron. She's wearing her sheath, so it's see-through, so
everyone sees her
everyone
naked
can
body.
See everything.
Yeah, they
her
see
whole
in
body,
the titties.
and everything.
Yeah, they see in that.
But she's now Fae. She's got like long limbs, pointed ears, and that's it. And she's just shaking. But yeah, and Lucian kind of comes over to her and says, "Oh, here's my jacket." She's just like, "What the fuck? Stay away from me."
Yeah, I'm not okay. So I've spoken to a few people about this because obviously I've read this book, and yeah, I'm not happy about that. I don't think Lucian deserves Elaine at all. He does not. He's a piece of crap. Oh
yeah, like
he does not deserve her in the slightest.
No.
But I do love how during the time that Nesta's screaming,
when
because
Nesta goes in,
Cassian blindly lurches towards her, who's moaning in pain. He's dying. His wings are messed up, and he's still trying to...
reaching for her, like Nesta going, like trying. Yeah, but Nesta. Yeah, so Elaine's gone in, and now they're like, "Oh, put the Hellcat in. Put the Hellcat in there."
And she's like, "Yeah," and she's like, she whipped my head to Nesta as she went silent. The cauldron righted itself, and then what's brilliant is, so when Lucian snarled at the king over the bite of magic in his stone, don't just leave her on the damn floor.
Oh yeah, that's when he picks up Elaine. Yeah.
But I don't like the fact that basically in this chapter we sense that Lucian is now Elaine's mate, and I don't like that.
It ends with
I don't like that. I disagree with that completely, because he's a piece of dog crap right now. He doesn't do anything.
No.
He's terrible. He's awful. The only way he might redeem himself now because of this bond, but it's a bit like, come on, Lucian.
Yeah.
Stupid
she
idiot.
cringes away from him. So she's like, get away from me. And Nesta's just, yeah. So, so that's happening with like Elaine and Lucian. Then they get Nesta. She's just like fighting and everything, kicking everybody else. He's like, put her under. And then Nesta points one finger at the King of Hybern. One finger. A curse and a damning and a promise. And the King of Hybern had the good sense to look somewhat unnerved.
He did. He went, oh my God, I think she might be mental. And it was like, yeah.
I think she might kill me.
But the thing is, it was like, as Nesta's head was forced under the water, as that hand was violently shoved down, the King of Hybern had, a good sense to look unnerved. But then when... so at this point, Farah, quite rightly so, vomits on the floor, because this is all it's too much. This is all a lot happening right now. Like Tamlin's there. Our sisters are now turned into fays. This is ridiculous.
But yeah, she's a bit different. Like
she
comes out of the thing. Yeah.
Nesta comes out different.
Elaine had been made. Nesta was different. Even before she took her first breath, we felt it. As if the cauldron in making her had forced her to give more than it wanted. As if Nesta had fought even after she went under and had decided that she was to be dragged to hell. She was taking that cauldron with her. So I was like, dear, like, I'm quite excited. I'm like,
I'm
I
so
hope she has some.
excited. I
I
know.
don't know what magic powers she has, but I'm just like, I hope she has some
Maybe
really,
this
like,
is why book
awful
number
magic
3 is
powers.
Nesta just literally going, everyone die.
I don't know. I'm just like, oh my God. So I was like, oh, this is quite good. So yeah, but the thing is that she'd get straight off. So she's like, right, this is it. Gets up and then just goes to Lucian. Get off.
Oh, I love that. I love that where she's not even
She's not quivering and going, ah. She
No.
just gets up.
She just gets up, grabs Elaine from Lucian, and then Elaine's staring at him when he whispers, "You're my mate." And it's like,
Oh God.
bugger
I was
off,
maybe cringe as
Lucian.
well. Cringe.
No.
Cringe.
And then
Yeah.
Nesta's like, she's no such thing.
No such thing. Yeah, and that's it. And then the queens are about to go forward, aren't they? And like get
Yeah, because now
eternal
they're
youth
like,
or
ooh,
whatever it
that
is that
was
they want.
fun. I'll go and
Yeah.
be magical now. Hey.
And Rhysand says it goes a bit weird this bit, like, so Six thinks like,
Yeah.
oh, so many things going on, like the queens want to go and do their thing in the cauldron. Rhys is like, oh, shall we do a bargain with the king? And then Freya's there and she's like in her mind and going, I failed them, I failed my sisters, and then an idea has hit me that did not seem so frightening. And she like, I don't know how she does it, but she somehow like breaks the spell on the.
She does, yeah.
And
Is it
she
clear
unleashes
how
a power
she
and there's a flash of white pure light. And
Yes.
she takes it from the king's spell, but she can't let them know that she's done that to the king's spell.
Yeah.
So
Because she doesn't
she
want them to think that she's more powerful than she actually is.
no, or she doesn't want them as well to figure out that like she's just like broken every spell around and they can winnow out and they can do like everything. So she pretends, she's like, oh, and they're all like, what the hell happened to her? And she said, the spell has been broken. Whatever mind thing he had over me is broken.
That's right, she plays dumb because she goes into Rhys's mind as well and says, play along. Like, don't let him get on it, because now she's, so she is pretending that, I don't know what Rhys did to me. He must have done something, but I love you, Tamlin. Yeah. And she manages to disarm the castle wards through that light that she's
big
managed.
blast of like energy or something.
And she begs Tamlin to let the others go because she can't take any more killing. It's too much, the killing.
Rhys has to play around going, how did you get free? And everyone's like looking at, what the freaking hell is going on here?
Yeah, and it's like, good for you, Rhys. Your acting chops are great.
Yeah. She's like getting like, oh my God, Tamlin. And she does look at Mor as well. And Mor's like crying her eyes are going, what's up? And then she realizes what she's doing. And she's like, Yeah,
so she's saying Farah wills Rhysand to take her sisters, get them out, like winnow them out now because you can. And then the King of Hybern is like, and I agree, Farah and Farah and Rhysand feel extreme pain when that thing,
the
bond
yeah,
of the
she said break the
tattoo.
bond. Yeah,
She's like, break it, I don't want it. And that's really painful for them. So that's pretty nasty. I do feel for her, but I think she did the sacrifice to play along with Tamlin so that her sisters could get the hell out. Otherwise, they were going to be kept by the king, and God knows what happened.
But like Lucian knows. Like the thing is though, like Tamlin's like, oh yes, you were poor thing, you were kept captive, and Lucian's like looking at her going, no, there's like, I'm not an idiot. Like, I know you're doing this. Like Tamlin in terms like, no, she is mine. And one day I'm going to repay every bit of pain she felt like to like Rhysand, every bit of suffering and despair. Like, like Tamlin's just an idiot, like so getting played. Stupid. I feel bad because she's going to crush him.
Oh no, but this is the beauty of it because I love her plan. Because she's much more confident, she's got powers. Yeah. She knows how to get into Tamlin's goody two. She's like, of course, if you think that would be, and all this. And he'll go yum, 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 and he'll gobble all that up and be great. And she knows that if she wanted to get out of that situation, she could. Plus, it's the other thing for the King of Hybern to go, oh, I guess she's back to normal with Tamlin, right?
Yeah, he's like, oh, great.
Because
okay,
I
happened.
because I took away that Bond tattoo thing. We're good. It's fine. And then if the sisters get taken away, she'll go, oh, just no more death. I don't know
No more
why he
death. I'll
took
do what you
them.
say. Blah, blah, blah.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
like, so he breaks the bond, which is the bond that they had under the
Mhm.
mountain. But, yeah, and then there's no tattoo. She's got bare skin.
Very sad. That's what, is that like, the tattoo was lasered off for magic. No wonder it bloody hurt.
Yeah, both, yeah.
You
So,
felt the
but
entire
like,
laser at once.
but once that's out, like, she's totally like, I felt like, she was going to more like, oh,
Wink, wink,
go,
wink.
or recently like, no, it's down, the spell, when you can win it out, go, go, go. Like, this is like, because some of them were just like, oh, okay. And then, yeah, more like pushes Lucian out the way because he's been like protective of Elaine. She pushes him out the way, grabs her sisters, and then vanishes. And then like, Rhysand, no, Rhysand goes straight to Azrael and Cassian, and so I was like, poof, get them back.
Yeah.
And then, like, and that's it.
But I
And
love
everyone's
how
like, what the hell?
Moore's like, she slammed Lucian away with the palm of her chest, and his
Good.
roar shook the halls as Moore grabbed my sister by the arm and finished. I'm like, Lucian, shove it. I don't care if you think she's your mate. She don't want you.
I don't believe it did shook the halls. I don't believe it did. Maybe a little rattle. I don't think that's in Lucian.
But I love how he's like, get her back. Get her back. And I'm just like, by that response, Lucian, you ain't ever having Elaine. If you think
get her back.
I think not. Not.
Yeah. So he said to the
but then Tamlin just goes, I'm ignoring you, and anyway, hello to Vera.
Yeah, and then she's like, the king doesn't seem to care. He's just like, oh, they got out. And he's just like looking at Jurian and demanding to know what happened to the castle walls. And then he goes to the queens. Yeah, begin.
Yeah. And then, yeah, pretty much. And then that's it. She goes to Tamlin, take me home. And then he's like, where is it? And he's like, you were to wield the Book of Breathings, the king said. I could feel it here with... And then the entire castle shudders as he realized I have not been holding it in my jacket.
It was Rhysand. So I was like, thank God that Rhysand has it, not you, Freya, because I don't trust you with those.
But he's like, you're a mistake. And then suddenly...
when the book is retrieved, I expect your presence here. And it was like, oh, God.
Yeah. And it's like, I will light your pyres myself for what you did to my sisters. And then we were gone.
He was kind of like a bit more of a, like, all right, bye. Like, he seemed fine about it. He wasn't more like, shut down the castle, shut down this, and I was a bit like, oh, I feel like he would have been a bit more angrier, but okay. Maybe that's to come.
I think the way I read it is he is so old that and also the fact that he managed to trap them here pretty easily, he's gone, do you know what? I can get them back. It's not a problem. It's fine.
Yeah, they'll come back.
It's fine.
I've got Freya. She has to work for me now. I'll get this wall down and I'm going to get the Night Core, whatever.
Exactly.
And those queens, I think those queens are dead. Those queens are actually dead. I don't think...
Well, even if they change into Fays, I doubt the King of Hybern will keep them. He'll use them to get what he wants and then just murder them. It's going to be no big deal.
I think so. I'm like, no.
But what's interesting is when we get into the next chapter, after Tamlin has taken Farah, I guess she's like, let's go home. It's from Rhysand's perspective.
Yeah, I like that. They just kind of, again, they've got a habit of just crashing in. So they winnowed, crashed back in. To like, Lars and Amber's like, oh, what happened?
I love that every time Amber's like, where is she?
Yeah, like, where is she?
Get it out.
Yeah, he throws it away, and then she was saying that Tomlin offered her passage through his lands and our heads on platters to the king in exchange for trapping Fair. And he's basically telling her everything that happened, and she pretended that she'd free herself from the control of Tamlin, and she broke the bond. And Amron's like, "No, go back and get her."
But also, Amron said it's the king's a fool because she's like, that sort of bond cannot be broken. It can't.
Yes.
So they're still bonded. It's not possible, but it's interesting that he thought he could do
it. He couldn't tell that it wasn't the mating bond that he broke, though. He thought that it was just the bargaining bond that he broke. So it's still there. And she and then he said, "Didn't you listen? She promised to destroy Tamlin from within." So she's now a spy with a direct link to Rhysand. What the King of Hybern does, where he goes, what his plans are, she will know and report back to him.
I know, but Amren's quite being feisty here. She's like, "No, go get her, bring her back. She's your mate, not your spy." And he's like, "No, that's
my mate and my spy."
She is the High Lady of the Night Court, and she may do as she was.
Oh yeah, they got married in the night, like a Gretna Green, and she said,
right. They did.
They made their bond official. She would wear my crown, and so they had it all done by a priestess, and then Moore's like, "You mean to tell me that my High Lord is now surrounded by enemies?" And she's just like, "Yeah, the High Lord made a sacrifice for her court, and we will move when the time is right." So I'm like, also, he's under his old mating bond still, so he's going to get a bit angry.
He's going to get a bit sexually frustrated is what's going to happen.
Yeah. Also, like, isn't Tamlin going to be expecting some extracurricular activities? I'm wondering how she's going to get that one. Yeah.
This is what I'm interested in.
Out of that.
Yeah.
It's going to be a cringy kiss in there, and she's going to be like...
Yeah. But it's so funny. It's like, until then, we go to war. And then 69, last chapter.
The last chapter
is Farah's opinion, and this is where we sort of leave off the end of this book. That's going to take us into what happens next. And this is Tamlin, Farah, and Lucien, and then they land back in the manor house of the Spring Court.
And she's like, "Oh look, there's my prison, but I'll smile through it. Hooray!"
She's like, "Oh, there's the PTSD I've dealt with, and now I've returned to
it." Lucian's just like not buying it. She's like, "Oh, Tamlin," and he's like, "How did you break free?" Like Lucien, and like Tamlin gave him a warning growl, and she said, "Oh, I'd forgotten he was there." And she's like, "I wanted it. I didn't know how. I just wanted to break free of him, so I did."
Yeah.
And then Tamlin's like, "Oh, yes, sure you did. I was completely believe you." Lucian's just like, "What?"
Yeah, and he's like, Tamlin's like, "You hurt. You freed me, Tamlin." And he's just like, "Yes, I did, didn't I? Look at me. I'm amazing." You're like, "Tamlin, for the love of God." And then he's like... I
know, Lucian's just like...
"You freed yourself." He's like, I can't believe he says this. Tamlin breathed, "You freed yourself." You're like...
Yeah.
Shut
she
it.
Said, there was something she said about her sister. She said, "Don't worry, I know everything to do about the Night Court. Like, we're going to get my sisters out just so he knows that, like, oh, yes, my mate, yes. Okay, cool. I'll let you be there." So she's like, "Yeah, we'll say that, but you're not getting them, Lucian."
But it's interesting that she says, "No more shutting me out. No more guards. Please, I have so much to tell you about them, bits and pieces."
Yeah, let me help.
"I can help. We can get my sisters back. Let me help."
Oh, and yeah. Like... And she's like, and then in her head, she's like, "No, I am literally going to like lead you in the wrong way, bring down your car, and take down Jurian.
I'm going to tear you a new one, Tamlin." Mwahaha. And so Tamlin unwittingly led the High Lady of the Night Court into the heart of his territory.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't go, "Oh, I've got some stuff to do now. See you, bye."
But I did love that
I've been away for 3 days. Do it, Tamlin.
I love how he's like, "It doesn't matter, I'm home now." And he's like, "Forever." And she's like, "Forever."
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Forever. But he didn't know about the second tattoo beneath her, the glove of her other hand, and the glamour she kept over it. Now she can do a glamour. I was like, "Oh, I didn't know she could do that."
She a powerful being. Yeah, so... But it's so funny that she gave Lucien a sweet, sleepy smile. So our game begins.
And that's where it ends.
That was a lot of information in that one. So apologies for the extremely long podcast, or not. Maybe you enjoyed it, but we enjoyed reading this final part.
Yeah.
And wow, that was a lot. What were your thoughts on that final piece we read?
There's a lot of stupid mistakes. Like, I could have told you, like, first of all, like, number 1, don't show the queens the orb thing. Number 2, don't go with those 2 books together or same person. Number 3,
Yep.
you know, just some
This
things. You're
is
just
clearly
like, really?
a trap. What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. You know, oh my God. Yeah. So there was a couple of stupid things in there. So I'm hoping like maybe they were done for a reason, and we'll find out in number like 3, or maybe something better will happen.
Well, the big thing is Farah now, Elaine and Nesta are now Fays. They have zero choice. So that was
Yeah.
a plot twist. You know, that
They
they've
can't
now
go back to
become
the human world now. So you're like, ooh.
But the one thing I'll say about A Court of Mist and Fury is how much of this completely is a 180 from the first book.
Yeah, no,
180.
Completely. It's like a completely different world as well. You're just like, whoa, what? Because it was just about, you know, like girl tries to get guy through these challenges, and then they just go back to live happily after. This is like, now there's all these worlds, these different kingdoms. There's sisters, there's queens. You're like, what?
That's what I mean. It's there's also the priestess that we now find out about. We know about Jurian's back, resurrected, the cauldron, the book, the summer court, the fact that they have red rubies because their heads are on a plate
Oh
for
yeah,
them.
they're gonna die from that too.
We've learned now of all these extra characters like Amran, Azrael, Cassian.
Hopefully they're okay.
Or all of these people that we didn't even know about. We've seen what the Nightmare Court looks like, and Valaris and Illyrian battle camp, and that they train females in their battle camp. There's so much information.
Yeah, there's too much information. I don't know. I'm guessing there's going to be like a big war or a battle or something. I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what Freya does to Tamlin. Oh, he's so possessive. Like, it just hopefully something. He gets his comeuppance.
Yeah, you want her to kill him at this point.
Yeah. Lucia's going to try and suss it out, but we'll see. Maybe he's going to be all like, she's my man. Those 2 girls, his sisters, are in that cabin, aren't they? They're in that cabin somewhere.
They're in the paint. Yeah, they're going to go
there.
Look, Farah painted everyone except us.
Yeah, great. Okay, those eyes are everywhere. What the hell is this place? Yeah.
But that
so I
just
don't know
means
what's
now
going on there.
there's going to be a separation of 2 stories happening here now, because you're going to have the Farah, Lucy, and Tamlin story, and then the Cassian, Nesta thing. I'm going to tell you that right now. Elaine, Amran, and Moore and Rhys are going to be together. So this is Rhys's opportunity to meet her sisters and find like, yes, I love your sister. And they're like, you no good for our sister.
Yeah, he's not going to like Nesta. Let's just put that up there right now. He's gonna... Nesta's not going to like anyone. But yeah, I'm interested to see what happens.
I'm so excited
3.
for this.
Like,
so
how
excited.
big is the next one though? It's so huge. Because it's the same, like, no, this one's bigger. They're literally getting bigger and bigger. My God.
Yeah, this one is 699 pages.
Jesus.
So this is pretty much 700-page book, pretty much.
I thought
But
I did well with this
apparently
one.
it's juicy goodness. So
okay. Looking forward to it then.
I know. So, right, this is where we rate it. So it's now how many goblins and has it made it through the labyrinth successfully? What would you rate it?
I think I would give this like 5 stars. I thought I really liked it.
Totally.
5 stars. And I think it completely made it out of that. I still had like in the first one I had like, no, this guy is mental. Why has she done this for this guy? What the hell is this? What's going on? The end, like, it was like boring, brilliant. And then it ended and you were like, what the hell was that? But this one was like good and there was so much in it. So I was like, no, this is like 5 stars. I don't know if this is going to be 5 stars. But
apparently that one is real good. So I'm looking forward to it.
Oh.
So 5 goblins, okay. And what about, has it made it through the labyrinth successfully?
Yeah, it made it through. the worm of Midgard's labyrinth. So yeah, I would say, what about you?
Yeah, for me, I'm not trying to be high. I would totally give it 5, but I'm gonna give it 4.5, 4 goblins, because for me, this is it's really good. It's really good. But there are, I know I can get a little bit more juicy goodness, which is why I think the next one's gonna be it. So that's why it's not because it's bad, because it is not. It's amazing. But there are things that I feel could like, I give it a 5 goblins when I'm like, holy crap. So at the moment I was like, oh my god. So that's why it's a 4. So 4 goblins for me. And yes, it completely made it all the way through the labyrinth to the Goblin King's, the Goblin City. It was there. Rest upon Jareth's lap, you know? So he's reading the snap. Dance, magic dance.
55 on.
So yes, I agree with you. This was an extreme success and much better than the last book. Big time. So now we have to get on to this book, which is number 3.
A Court of Wings and Ruin. Ooh, Wings and Ruined. Are the wings ruined?
I mean, Cassian's wings were ruined. We read that. So maybe the wings have been destroyed. I don't know. So we will find out. But the picture on it is a sword. A sword with some, I don't know, floaty goodness on them. What is it, shadows or something?
Maybe it's Reese's shadows. He gets stabbed. Does he get stabbed?
Oh mon dieu. We don't know.
Well, it doesn't make much sense. What was this? I never saw this bird in it.
Actually, it's a very good point. When was this? The front cover of A Court of Mist and Fury, there is a crow or raven of bird of some sort. Yeah. When the hell was that?
Yeah, it looks like it's holding a ring, so I wonder if that's her wedding ring. But who's the crow?
Is that like the Weaver's pet? And we just never heard about it?
Was there a crow in the Weaver's pet? Maybe there was. I can't remember. I mean, it didn't seem to be as prominent. We'll see. If anybody knows why there's a crow in number 2, let us know. Have we missed a point here?
Let us know. What's the significance of the front cover of A Court of Mist and Fury? We do not know. But alas, this episode was very long, but thank you for sticking with us. We hope you enjoyed listening to all our comments regarding our experience reading A Court of Mist and Fury. We will be back next Tuesday, and we're going to start our journey with A Court of Wings and Ruin. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, we'll look to start the first bit. I think the first one is, what was it called? The House of, I don't even know what the houses are anymore.
It's we're going to start
the Princess of Carrion. It starts part 1. I don't know who the princess is of Carrion. Where is Carrion?
Nor do I. So we're going to read part 1, which is Princess of Carrion, and we are going to end before we start part 2, Cursebreaker. So that is chapter 1 to chapter 10. So please do join us for that next Tuesday, and we better start getting reading, girl.
Yeah, I got to read now.
I'm so exciting. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in. We hope that you follow, subscribe, and tell all your folks about us. And we look forward to seeing you on our next episode where we talk about A Court of Wings and Ruin. But in the meantime, bye from us and have a lovely day or evening. Bye.
Bye.